Hey everyone, today we're unboxing and testing the I don't even know how to pronounce that, but Eyoyo 12-inch TFT LCD monitor. I'll go step by step through everything inside the box, explain what each part does, and finish it off by testing it with the Nintendo Switch. Let's get started. First thing we see is the user manual. Definitely hold on to this. It shows how to assemble the stand, how to navigate the menus, and what each input and button does. I'll be using it later to figure out how the monitor mount goes together. Next up is the remote control. This lets you change the input, brightness, contrast, sound settings, and more from a distance. Super useful if you don't want to use the buttons on the monitor itself. Here we've got the BNC composite video cable. That's for connecting older security cameras or DVR systems that use analog video signals. Here's the HDMI cable. This is what I'll use to connect my Nintendo Switch. HDMI gives you the best video and audio quality out of all the inputs. Here's the monitor stand base. It's small and sturdy, meant to sit right on your desk. This is the DC 12 volt power adapter that powers the monitor. Always use the one that comes in the box so you don't have to risk frying the screen. Don't want that. Under the monitor, we've got the mounting bracket piece. This connects the monitor to the stand. We'll need to attach that soon. And here's the main event, the monitor itself. If you don't already have the remote handy, you can use the built-in buttons on the side or the button of the monitor to power it on, change inputs, and navigate the menu, but we all know that's pretty tedious, so do not lose this remote. Under here are your input ports. We've got the HDMI, VGA, AV, BNC, and DC power unit. You might also see an audio jack if you want to plug in the external speakers. And the BNC we already discussed is the old school security monitor cord. Taking a look at the back, it's got a nice matte finish, and you can see all the mounting holes and the ports clearly labeled. Alright, let's put this stand together. The base connects to the holder piece. Looks like it lines up here. Let's make sure it's right. Okay, the manual says the bracket needs to face upward and screw into the back of the monitor using this included screw. So you have to separate this and then put it back together and then tighten it up. And that's how the monitor holds up on this little mount. Interesting. Never had to deal with that one before. Now I'm unwrapping the remote. Looks like it takes 2 AAA batteries, which are not included, of course. So make sure you got those ready before you start. All right. Time to power it up. Once you plug in the adapter, the monitor turns on and shows this blue screen. That means it's waiting for a video signal, so give it a signal. I'm using the remote to scroll through the menu. You can adjust the brightness, contrast, color, temperature, sharpness, sound settings, and pick your input source here. Now let's test it out. I'm plugging in my Nintendo Switch through the HDMI, and there we go. It instantly detects the signal. I'm gonna boot up FIFA 2025 just to test the display and the sound. The color looks vibrant, the motion is smooth, and the built-in speakers actually sound decent for a small monitor, but you know, if you want some more boom, I'd say get an audio connecting sound speaker, put it into the audio jack, and you'll definitely get more bass, more treble in there. Because it's pretty on the lower side, but you know, we're not looking for a big sound with this small monitor. Now I'm testing the treble and the bass adjustments and the sound settings. You can fine-tune the audio a bit. It's not a subwoofer by any means, but for light gaming or video playback, it does the job. You can listen to the music a bit here. I'm testing it. It doesn't, you know, it's not the craziest of sound qualities. I like to try to see if the treble or bass adjustments would, you know, make any difference. With either the treble all the way up and the bass all the way down, or the bass all the way up and the treble all the way up. But, you know, I think I'm fine with the treble being on its highest setting and the bass probably all the way down. And that wraps up the unboxing and first test of the Eyoyo 12-inch TFT LCD monitor. Simple setup, solid picture, and plenty of input options for the price. I mainly plan on using this to play games while I'm at work. But I need to be able to hide in my locker, and my locker is 12 inches wide. and this screen is just enough to fit into that locker. So yeah, not looking for a crazy, sound quality out of this, but it was mainly picture I was looking for to enjoy my gaming. Well, tune in for the next product I open up, and see you later.